Peter Charles here, and today we're going to tie a Mickey fin on a short shank hook. Now, the Mickey fin has a silver body, so we have to have some way of compensating for the fact we don't have enough room here to create a silver body. Excuse me. So what we're going to do is we're going to use a different approach to get the same effect as if we had a long shank hook, something that, that long, and we could put a silver body on it. So let's get started with the material first. I've got my 8/0 black thread that I'm going to use to get this tied. We have the size 2 short shank hook, and of course it's a Mickey fin, so you have yellow and red bucktail, and we're going to be using some flashabou, silver flashabou, to make up for the fact that we don't have a shank to put a body on. So let's get started. I just put enough thread on to take care of the head and tying on the materials. Okay, we're going to keep this wing sparse, and there's this point on the vices I'm going to use as my reference point, and we're just going to bind that in, trim that off. And I like to clean this up in between layers. And bring your thread to the back. And this is where we're going to put in a couple of strands of flashabou. Just 2. We don't want to overdo it. And we trim that flashabou off the length of the wing. Now for the red. Put a few wraps in and make sure you're showing about the same amount of yellow on each side. And trim off. Now for another couple of strands of flashabou. My flashabou is very old, it's seen better days, quite crinkly. But you know what, when it's crinkly like that, it's just going to flash a little bit more when it comes through the water. Not pretty, but it's probably effective. And now we'll put on our last yellow. Again, just make sure you've got red and yellow on both sides. My red is moved. One of the hazards with bucktail, sometimes it shifts on you. The fish will still hit it, despite the fact it slipped on me a little bit. Now I'll just put a couple of loose wraps at the back, just to hold everything in place. And I got a little bit of yellow sticking out there. I bind that down. And we'll finish. and some head cement. Okay, there's our Mickey fin streamer, traditional streamer, and you can see how I've handled the body problem by adding the silver to the middle of the wing rather than trying to put it on the shank where it won't do much good because it's too short. So something else you could have done with this is tie the flashabou here and let it stream back. That'll work. I kind of like mixing it in with the wing, and it'll give the colors a little bit of a sparkle as it comes through the water. But other than that, I think this will be an effective little fly just the way it is. And as I say, give it a try, and say don't be afraid of the short shank hooks. When you're tying a traditional pattern, just think about how you're going to work around not having a body to put body material on. So give it a try, the Mickey fin. Cheers.